Thanks again for choosing the Powerful Communication podcast from Comsteria. This is Colin Kelly, and it's a busy time for us. We've been out and about working with some wonderful clients recently, a bit beyond just standard media training, but some clients who've had us in before for media training and now looking at some other quite official situations where they are talking about their work, and we're always happy to help with that. So get in touch if there's anything like that, maybe more in the realm of public affairs or dealing with Parliament that you think we can help with. 0141 628 8228 or comsteria.co.uk. This session today is aimed maybe a little more at maybe smaller businesses, maybe sole traders, maybe people involved in e-commerce, maybe people involved in media, or maybe that creator economy as well. There's been a few changes that I've recognised recently with social media and the sort of monetization around it, and I think there's a few people who risk getting caught out by it. I think there's a few people maybe looking, they're not so much looking for shortcuts, it's maybe just that their heart's not in it, and they think that this is the way it all is now. So they think that, oh, I have a shop, my shop is dwindling away, oh my god, I need a TikTok shop. Or, right, I've taken that redundancy, I'm going into e-commerce, I won't have a shop at all, but it's all on TikTok. I need to go jumping in there. And there's nothing wrong with that attitude. I think it's admirable to be wanting to be up to date with technology, to be interested in trying something new. There's a value in that regardless of how it turns out. What I would caution is, if your heart's not in it, TikTok is not the place to be. I have never heard no one's ever come to me and said, I love TikTok, I love e-commerce, this is what I really want to do with my life, I love this stuff, can you help me? Right, because those people figure it out and do it anyway. Those people are native to the platform, it's part of their identity, and it is a very natural step for them. In the same way that there are certain people who identify as YouTubers. They don't come to someone like me and say, can you help me be a YouTuber? The people that get the most success from it, that is simply who they are. Now, if it's not who you are and you'd like to do it, that's fine, you can do it, we can help you, and you'll get something from it. But if you're thinking that this is somehow going to salvage a physical business on the high street that's not doing very well, or that it is some sort of shortcut into a lifestyle business and this dream that you have, then I would want to measure or manage your expectations there. You're probably going to be disappointed. You can still do it, you'll get something out of it, but if you're thinking that this is easy, or that this is the dream, then it really isn't. And you're going to be against people, no matter how good your products are, you're going to be against people who absolutely love that medium, who fully embrace it, absolutely love it, and would probably sacrifice their grandmother in pursuit of reach on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever it is. Now, if you're not that, and the reason I say this is because almost everybody that I meet, I'm 48, almost everybody I meet tells me, I hate social media, I hate my phone, I want to spend less time on it. So how do you square that with an environment that demands almost constant input and feeding of the algorithm from you? It's probably going to make you unhappy. It may even make you ill. So yes, there are people that succeed on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Yes, there is some merit in being there. Yes, there are things that can do that can help you, that can help aspects of your business. But do you really want to go all in on it? That's my first question. And the second question if you look around now, what you will find and hear is people who already have gone all in on these channels, who are now realizing that the rules have changed and that the income that they worked incredibly hard to build up and the status that they achieved is now being eroded. And I'm not just talking here about individuals, I'm talking here about large organizations who, when Snapchat said to them, come and have a publisher channel, come and have a partnership, let's share revenue, you are such an important creator to us, we will give you a special section. And they did. And now the platform's turning around and saying, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to end this. We're going to turn this off. All that revenue you were getting, all that status that you had in our app, that's done. It's over. And there are so many lessons now of individuals and organizations who went all in on a platform only for the platform, after it worked, to change the rules. And so my warning is that if what you're trying to build here is a sustainable, self-sufficient, independent business of your own, I absolutely get that the shop on the high street is a struggle. I get that building your own website, your own e-commerce, I get that that's expensive and time-consuming. And I get that TikTok and Instagram and YouTube are shiny and glitter, and you probably hear other people having success. I get all that. It's all valid. It's real. But what I would ask you is, these stories about success, are they now or are they dated? It might be that you're already behind and that things have already changed. And the second thing is, these people who you see having the success, are they anything like you? Could you be those people for a day or two? And do you actually understand? You see the posts and you see the happy stuff that they choose to share, but do you actually understand what life is like for them? These are all things that I would be looking at. By all means, jump on, have a go, dabble in it. You might hit on something that works. You might have a plan. You might be really well adjusted and balanced, and you might be well able to cope with it. And so that's great. But I really just want to caution with these two things. Do you really understand what it takes and the type of person that has success on these channels? And secondly, even if they do, how quickly and the kind of cavalier attitude of these platforms just to change the rules. And is that a safe place for your business, for your livelihood to be? I think if it's a side hustle, if it's an experiment, if it's something extra, if it's something fun and it's a hobby and you just wonder where it goes, or you're dipping your toe into something like e-commerce just to figure it out, great. Absolutely great, but be really careful. From what I see, they're becoming less sustainable, not more sustainable. My guess is that behind it all, eventually, what you will see is the Old Pals Act. You will see the same big brands, private equity, big money, just as the music industry, right? Anyone can self-release a song. I've done it, right? But the big record labels basically still control everything. You can have it, it'll go out there, people can listen to it, right? You can have your shop and I can go on and I can see stuff and I can buy stuff. But the odds are stacked against you because you're still pushing against the machine. That hasn't actually changed at all. So good luck and be careful. And if you would like some help with any aspect of this or even to talk it through, do give us a shout here at Comsteria.